Okay, so today we're going to make a response video, and this is to John Sonmez, the creator and founder of Bulldog Mindset, the fucking Chad himself. Okay, I am a big fan. Big fan. He's been making a comeback on my feed these past couple of months, and well, I am definitely welcoming that. But he had a couple of videos recently where he was talking about not having female friends, basically making a case against it. And while I do agree with 90% of his points, there is, I think, a little bit of a generational gap, and there's some points worth just kind of adding some caveats to. So I'm going to play some of his clips before you guys go ahead and perhaps cut off all your female friends. You know what I mean? So let me start with the first one. All right, let's dive in.
It's true that a lot of guys idealize them, but is it true that having female friends will help you to not idealize women? No, it's actually the opposite. Because what's gonna happen is that when you have female friends, most guys, okay, this is not all guys, but I'm gonna say most guys, when they're around women that they have as female friends, they are attracted to those women. It's ridiculous to think that most guys don't end up having female friends from women that they were attracted to. This is how you get in friends, so this is how it generally happens.
Yes, if you don't have your lust under control, you will be so wishy-washy with every friend you have that is a female. I promise you, once you do have your lust under control, once you actually take control of your sexual desire and your energy, and you are able to truly harness that, this stuff isn't a problem at all. Okay, I'll even go a step further. I'm even like a little bit diabolical with this stuff. Okay, I know what women are attractive. I know what woman I want in my circle. Because guess what? Attractive women sometimes attract other attractive women. Other women want to be around guys that have other women around. They see that there might be value there. They see that these girls hang out with this guy, so there must be something about these guys that's worth hanging out with. Yeah, I mean, I have some good friends that are female, and am I chatting with them every single day? Am I texting them? Absolutely not. But we're communal. We're friendly. We are professional together. And, you know, every now and then we tease each other a little bit. We still have fun. It's playful. And that's the whole bit about this that is really, really worth noting. Okay, let's move on with this video.
And so what happens when you're around a woman that you're attracted to and she's not attracted to you, or you're gonna be just friends? What happens in that case? You would idealize her even more. The obsessions, the one-itis that men develop for women, it usually comes from women who have friend-zoned them, even not directly. Women that they have chosen as friends.
If you're really attracted to a woman and she says that you're just gonna be friends, and you can't help that, to me, that particularly means that you don't have your lust under control. You don't have control over your sexual desire. Okay, that I think Matthew Hussey, I don't know how I forgot his name, but Matthew Hussey said it best. Okay, people who want you back is attractive. That's attractive. Okay, so learning to knowing and learning to cut that sort of attraction off, but also recognizing that it's not an entirely lost cause. Okay, if she is actually attractive, you could just add that. Like if you recognize that there is no coming back from that, right? Like to me, I can do a receptivity test and recognize this is something that is lukewarm and maybe can develop over time. Maybe, but I'm not gonna put any investment in it. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in that basket. But nonetheless, let's go dancing. These other friends that I know, ladies and also gentlemen, are coming out too. Let's go have some fun, okay? It's really just about having fun for me, but at the same time, I am also setting the stage for something perhaps better in the future. And honestly, like, this is something that happened to me pretty recently with that sort of setting the stage, having female friends. I'm able to, while I'm out, have other females be invited into this sort of group setting. So you get basically social proof. And with women being in your circle, that is so much more valuable as well.
It's too much, but being in close quarters with a woman, being friends with a woman, it does not help you to not idealize women. The reason why guys develop one-itis is because it has nothing to do with women, it has to do with themselves. It has to do with their own masculinity and their own internal validation versus external validation. It's not about being around women. If you have more women friends, it's going to hurt you. It's going to feminize you more. Why? Because what's going to happen is that you have this need for female companionship. You really do, actually, as a man. You're fulfilling that need at a lower level. Needs that get fulfilled at a lower level do not get fulfilled at a higher level.
This obsession that he's talking about, this one-nitis he's talking about, it's from lack of options. That's what it really is. It's from lack of options, whether you have them or whether you don't know how to generate them. And for a lot of us young guys, all right, it's the generating of options that we need to learn the most. And once you have a lifestyle that involves a lot of women that come and go, then that stuff becomes way easier. But the mentality part is still really important. You still need to look at the world as a chessboard. I think you have to recognize that there will be a need to compartmentalize your sexual desire. It needs to become part of another chess piece on the board. It's a big part of us, absolutely, but you need to leverage it to your own productivity.
You're also training your psychology to be such that you don't see women as romantic interests and you don't automatically have them see you as such. So what I mean by that is, look, me as a man, if I'm out there in the world, I am viewing my interactions with women. I'm assuming that women are attracted to me. I'm assuming that women are seeing me as a sexual interest. That is my blanket assumption. Now, yeah, I'm married, I'm in a relationship now, so I'm not entertaining any of those ideas. Don't get me wrong here. But especially if I'm a single guy, I'm assuming that my interactions with women are on a non-platonic level. They are on a romantic level.
All right, so you can already tell what I'm thinking with that.
Now you set my soul on fire. It is a flame, a big roaring flame.
You're gonna be developing that mindset, bro. You're gonna be walking around like fucking Johnny Bravo and Pepe Le Pew. That's an insane mindset to develop. Okay. Look, I think it was Aldous Huxley who said it. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing more interesting than sex. I do feel like most of his points are great, and it kind of reminds me, the last one kind of reminds me of an Andrew Tate point, which was, you know, having female friends, like an actual, the way you would have like a buddy relationship with one of your bros, that doesn't benefit anyone. Most girls will not bring much benefit unless she's like a lawyer, unless like what she does at work is like really fucking good, you know, unless you're like, she's literally also a great node in your network for something particular. Okay, but most girls, when it comes to guys, most guys are bringing the resources. Most guys are bringing the productivity. Most guys are bringing the safety, right? They're the security. Okay, so in retrospect, though, great points to have been made, but I do feel like there is a beautiful, beautiful balance here to be had. All right, deuces.
Ladies, get busy! We're gonna be laying some eggs tonight!